soon. Bye, John. To underneath the bridge, here comes our next contestant on Diesel Days. Baltimore, Ohio, number 6405. Economic advantage for diesel electrics was demonstrated by the fact that 40,000 steam locomotives in America were replaced by only 27,000 diesels. Despite its long-term reliance on coal for locomotive power and revenue, again, to reiterate the fact that the B&O became 100% dieselized by 1960. This little gentle giant in front of us. In the early Conrail era of the 1970s, many an F unit were standard motive power, but today most of these units have largely been sent to the cutter's torch or relegated to museums and tourist railroads. Originally built in 1951 by EMD as a standard F7 for the Baltimore, Ohio Railroad as number 293, and subsequently renumbered to 4550. the 567A block V12 two-stroke diesel. This locomotive was built in the LaGrange, Illinois EMD plant on November 19th of 1950. It was originally owned by the Peoria and Eastern Railway as their 8905. Peoria and Eastern Railway, for a little bit of context, was a subsidiary owned by the New York Central in Illinois. The B&E 8905 was the second of 7 identical switchers ordered by the B&E under the EMD order of 6174. These locomotives were originally Peoria and Eastern / New York Central Class DES-14G, but were reclassified to ES-12s in 1966 in preparation for that wonderful thing they call the Penn Central merger. When the New York Central and Pennsylvania Railroad merged on February 1st, 1968, we all know how that ended, the B&E 8905 became Penn Central Transportation Company number 8905, with the Penn Central's bankruptcy and subsequent creation of the Consolidated Rail Corporation, better known as Conrail, on April 1st of 1976. Penn Central 8905 then became Conrail 8905. It was painted to the scheme we see in front of you. But, as fate would have it, on March 3rd, 1989, Conrail sold the locomotive to the Reading, Blue Mountain, and Northern Railroad, which operated several former Conrail coal branches out of Port Clinton, Pennsylvania. The locomotive then became Reading, Blue Mountain, and Northern number 1200, a nod and a reference to its 1200 horsepower. It operated as Reading, Blue Mountain, and Northern number 1200 until 2002, when it was retired from the active roster. The Baltimore Railroad Museum purchased the locomotive in 2004 as a general use engine for the museum's rail operations. It was painted later that year into a unique museum paint scheme. Many of you have seen that one before. It was that red paint scheme with the black and white stripes, and it has pushed many a train across this line. It has carried probably several of you who have ridden the train before all the way to our west end and return. It has been the museum's regular excursion tower ever since that year, but has been swapped out from time to time. In late 2017, the B&O Railroad Museum approached the Conrail Historical Society to inquire about the availability of diagrams or other paint information as they explored returning the locomotive to its authentic Conrail colors. This inquiry evolved into a full-fledged joint fundraising effort to make the 8905 into the first restored and operational Conrail locomotive in the world. After many hours of needle gunning by several of the volunteers around here, and then subsequently sent to the paint booth, it then emerged as Conrail 8905 as you see her in front of you today. So let's spend a little time here, take some pictures, take some videos, and then we'll give a nod to 8905 when we're ready. Thank you, AJ. Long-time volunteer here. Here's our last moving piece for the afternoon, folks. Cast your eyes over the bridge. It's Sweet Tooth.